What's up guys, Tim Wilson here from 58 Degree and Tim Wilson UK, and welcome back to the Golf Club 29 and round 2 of this week's event, which is the Seabank Stance Studio Bel Air Shootout from Eastland Forest Greens. If you want to check out how I did in round number 1, be sure to go and check that video out on either 58 Degree or Tim Wilson UK. Conditions for this round, round number 2, fairways very soft, greens very soft, green speed slow. This is unusual. Time of day noon, overcast, medium wind speeds and northeast. So this is very unusual for TGC Tours to actually specify very slow, because they normally go very slow greens, then they go high, high wind speeds. So let's see how we get on. I was pleased with my first round. Let's see if we can do something similar to that. Decent drive on hole number 1. Probably a little too close to the edge. Right, approach shots away. Have I taken enough off? Oh yes, look at that for very soft greens. Man, they are dying. Two feet away, that was almost a slam dunk. Right, par 4, 402 yards. So if I remember correctly, these first couple of holes aren't incredibly long. Apart from the par 5s, there are only 2 holes that are quite long, that require, they're about 180 to 190 yards into the green. 12, 170 that's playing. Wow, that came up a lot longer than I anticipated. 17 feet, 1 foot downhill. So we've got to make sure we don't blast this past. The good thing is that these greens are dead slow. But it is still going to roll and roll and roll. See, that's still rolling. Still 5 feet shy though. I was a little bit reluctant to give that any kind of welly, because I didn't want it to roll straight past the hole. We managed to pick up the par onto hole number 3. For those of you that are watching me for the first time, you'll probably notice I don't spend an awful lot of time pontificating and going over yardages and distances and really giving it a lot of thought. I just, in a lot of cases, grip it and rip it. I do a little bit of yardage calculation, but I just enjoy playing the game. For me, that's what it's all about. See, I know I'm not going to get there in 2, so as long as I get it in the short stuff, it doesn't really matter where I am. Sometimes the angle on the flag makes a difference. In this instance, it didn't so much. Wow, that came up way short. Probably took too much off of it, to be fair. So this is quite a similar round to what I had in round number 1, or similar start. I was saying that as I hit that putt, I didn't think that was going to drop. So I'm actually having a better start this round than I was the last round. A 2 under through 3. Nice drive. Almost 300 yards. We're not going to be getting there in 2, that's for sure. Got the wind to assist us here. This should push me over that bunker. Oh, get up, get up, get up. Oh, it's in the rough. It's in the rough. I need the wind to help me here. Alright, we're on, but we're going to be a long way from the flag. That's going to be 25, 30 feet. 33 feet on a par 5. Not good. That's what happens when you end up in the rough, mind. Didn't quite hit it. It's getting used to the slow greens after the medium greens. When you're used to putting on the 163s and then you drop down to 119, it just takes a little bit of getting used to. 200 through 4, can't grumble with that. First of the par 3s, 204 yard par 3. I may drop this. I don't think I am. That's a tricky pin position. I think anywhere on the putting surface I'm going to be pleased with here. Yeah, that'll do. It's going to be about 20 feet. Yeah. That putt's moving both ways. I think it's a little fiercer at the end. Yep, we're in. 3 under through 5. Pleased with that one. Very pleased with that one. But as you can see, I don't spend a great deal of time even over the putts. That's why I can, get these videos out at under 30 minutes a video for a round. And that's what I aim to do for you guys, just to try and make it a little bit more enjoyable. I know some people like to watch a round of golf while they're having a cup of coffee in the morning. Some people, when they're having breakfast. Some people watch the videos when they're doing other things. It's just supposed to be a nice, relaxing watch. I know sometimes I put other people's videos on while I'm at work. I have them on one screen and I'll continue to work on another screen, and it's actually quite relaxing, quite therapeutic. Right, 287. We are on hole number 7, 4 under par. Let's see if we can do what we did last time. Try and get to that magic number. Sorry, that magic number of 5 under. I've hit a fast there, and that's not going to hold the green. Slow down. Okay, we're in. Whew, I thought I was going to miss that for a minute. Got 2 holes left on the front 9. Let's try and get to that 5 under par mark, like we did in round number 1. That was the target for the front 9. Pushed it a little, but I don't think it's going to have a detrimental effect. It's still in the blue bar. Right, 93 yards into the wind. That wind is going to affect that. Just added an extra couple of yards. I pushed it a bit, but I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. That's going to leave me about 8 feet. Ideally would like to have been closer than that. It's in though, especially from 93 yards. You really want to be closer than 8 feet. You want to be putting that within 2-3 feet. Right, we finish off the front nine with a par 3, playing 153 yards. Realistically about 148. Started off on a nice line. Looking good. Yeah, I'll take that. That's where you should be getting from about 93 yards to within about 4 feet. And that was from 150. So you have those, what I regard as tap-in birdies. So we are now going into the back nine in a better position than we were in the first round. We are 6 under par. Apologies for those people that haven't watched the first round. I've just given a little bit away there. Now, if I remember correctly, this one's about 180 into the flag, yeah. Playing 187. And it is really a tiny target to aim at. And it's just crept on the front of the green, but that's okay. 23 feet. This is a tough hole. Stroke index 13, but I think this plays a lot tougher than that. And that had no movement to the right. I hit that dead straight. So those lines, those beads were not representative of how that ball rolled at all. But that's a par. I'll take a par. That is, for me, that definitely, based with that pin position, definitely plays a lot harder than a stroke index 13. A lot harder. Alright, that's a lot tougher today. That's into a headwind. I don't think I'm even going to get there. No, I'm not even going to get there. So you either have to have the master clubs or you have to try and take something off the driver. So that plays really, really tough. I'll take that. That was a beautiful little chip, that was. Chipping is probably where I fall down the most. So if I do miss the green, the chances of me picking up a birdie... Sorry, if I do miss the green quite close in around the green, the chances of me picking up a birdie is quite remote because my chipping is probably the weakest part of my game. Flop shots, pitch shots I'm happy with now. Any iron and driver shots I'm happy with. It's just the chip shots. Alright, I know we can't reach this in 2. It's far too long. So we just need to make sure we open this green up. Which that's going to do nicely. Alright, 79 yards. We've got a pitch shot here. We must get it up this slope. Every time I tend to say something like that, it all goes to pot and I don't manage to get it up the slope. So let's see what happens. I've hit it nicely. Distance looks good. Did it get up the slope? I think it did because it hasn't rolled back down. But, oh, it only just managed to get up that slope. And that did not go how those lines said it was going to go. Wow. Alright, so that's a par 5 that's gone begging. We should have really picked up a shot there. 440 yard par 4. We want to try and be as far to the right as we can here. Because I think if the pin's on the left we may be unsighted, but let's have a look. No, we're good. The pins are in really, really tough positions today, and that's probably why they've dropped the wind down a little bit and made the greens soft, just to try and help out a little bit, because those pin positions are brutal. Let's see if we can pick up a birdie here. Yep. Okay, 7 under. .317. It's given me the driver. Oh, sorry, it gave me the 3-wood. Let's try and put this up in the wind. It's not going to be a bad thing if I don't hit the green here. See, that's not too bad. I mean, I can't grumble with that at all. Okay, 8 under par. How many holes have we got left? 4? 4 holes left. 10 under's the target again. Decent drive. It's going to be long, this second shot in. I was going to say it's going to be about 200 yards. Ooh, that's ugly. That is ugly. I haven't hit a shot that ugly in a while. I pushed it and it was slow. Right, now we've got a testing putt. I haven't had a testing putt yet. Oh, we're in. We're in for par. That was a knee knocker, that one. All right, I think we've got a par 3 and a par 5 to. Oh no, sorry, 4 holes, 3 holes left. Stroke index 1. I birdied this one last time. Let's see what we can do this time. Let's hope the approach shot's better this time. Pins in the back of the green this time, so we need to make sure we get up the plateau. See, that's the tough bit here. That is the tough bit. So it's playing pretty much 149. I'm going to hope this wind's going to drive this ball up. Pushed it a bit. As long as it gets up that slope. I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to get up. It's held. It's held on the slope. Oof. Once more, that was really, really fortunate. I was on the right line, just needed a bit more welly. Two holes left. Let's see if we can pick up 2 birdies on the final 2 holes. I feel like I'm going to sell myself a little bit short today. I'm not quite going to make that 10 under target, and look at that for a pin position. Look at that for a pin position. My goodness me. Yeah, that is brutal, that one. I'll take that though, from 31 feet 5 inches up with that huge swing from left to right. I will take that. So I think the best we're going to do, because there's a par 5 to finish, the best we're going to do is a 9 under par. But you know what? Can you be angry about a 9 under par? I don't think you can. I don't think you can be disappointed with 9 under. Got to get it though first. We are 8 under at the moment. Can't count our chickens. Cannot count our chickens. We ended up in the rough last time. Much better strike this time. Should be safely in the fairway. Yes, beautiful. 86 yards. Why I did that, God only knows. So I played this pitch shot a little bit differently to what I normally do, because I want to see if it gets a decent run. It wasn't as much as I thought. It ran out 4 yards, but it looks like it is. I thought it was uphill, but it wasn't. Alright, that's what I wanted. 9 under par, 1 short of where I would really like to be. 10 under par was the target, but I can't grumble with that. 9 under par for a round. It is still very, very respectable. Guys, I hope you enjoyed round number 2. Be sure to join me tomorrow, Wednesday, for round number 3. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, leave some comments in the box below. And until next time, guys, take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.